Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Disep Sutor and this is Expressions. Alright, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some important things to note about prayer. So this is what this video is going to be about today, some important things to note about prayer. But before we delve further into all of this, I'd like you to like, subscribe, comment on this video so that every time a new video comes up, you'll be the first to get it. Okay? This is going to be like a series on prayer. So if you have any questions concerning prayer, suggestions, whatever it is, we're going to be talking about it in this session, in this series. Okay, so you can send me a chat on Instagram at DecepSutor or on Facebook, as the case may be. Okay, and then you can also ask questions on the comment section. I'm going to check it, the comment section rather. I'm going to check it out, and then in the next video, we'll continue to talk about prayer. All right, so should we get right into it? Let's get right into the video. Firstly, what is prayer? Now, I'm not going to be giving you Google's definition of prayer. I'm not going to be giving you dictionary's definition of prayer, probably Webster or any. No, I'm going to be giving you the definition of prayer that I already know. The definition of prayer that I grew up understanding as a Christian is the prayer is a divine communication with God. It is a divine communication with God. Okay, so whatever it is I'm going to be sharing with you concerning prayer, I will buttress on the definition of prayer that I just gave you. Firstly, the key word in this definition I gave you is communication. What is communication? In all its definition, it has to do with conversation or passing of information to two or more people. Okay, and then it involves many times dialogue. Alright, so communication is like a keyword in there. Divine communication is like a keyword in there. So that's the first point, communication. In course of communicating, we understand that it is a dialogue between two or more people. Prayer is a dialogue between God and man. Prayer is not just request, even though there is request in prayer. It's not just asking, it's not just wishing, it's not just hoping alone. No, prayer is basically a communication, a conversation. What this means is that you need to share as much as you will receive. Okay, I believe I'm making sense. Alright, so this will lead me into my second point. It has to do with hearing and talking. This is number 2, hearing and talking. Now, why are we talking about hearing and talking? In prayer, you don't do the whole talking. That's why when you're having a conversation with someone, there has to be feedback. The person is hearing you. The person has to speak, or whatever it is you're asking for, you have to receive it. Okay, so it's not just you talking. It's a two-way thing. You talk, he talks. You hear, he hears. All right, in prayer, so many times it's not just about what you want. It's not just about talking. God has something to say. Many times he has things to say. He also wants you to do something. He also wants to ask you to do something. Many people might find this very weird, but it's not really weird. All right, what God wants from you is a relationship, basically. All right, we'll talk about this in some other video. Now, the reason this whole thing, just to point out, the reason this whole YouTube channel is called Expression is because you're not just going to be hearing things I'm going to be telling you about, but you're also going to be practicing everything that we're talking about. So it's more of expression. Do you understand? Okay, so furthermore, a third point that I'm going to be giving you is direction and instruction. Now, after you've finished praying, maybe you heard God say something, or you told God you want to do something, you should wait for the direction in prayer. You should wait for feedback. Okay, many times it won't come to you the moment you prayed. Sometimes it comes to people the moment they open their mouths to start praying. Other times it comes not on the first day of the prayer, it could come later on. Okay, it doesn't have to be immediately. Okay, that's why you don't stop praying. It could be in tomorrow's prayer, it could be in this evening's prayer, it could be in tomorrow morning's prayer. Alright, so there's supposed to be consistency in prayer. You don't just pray today. Okay, some people only ask, and they don't even hear it is done, and they get up and they moved. That's why some people can pray for 2 minutes, why some others can do 5 minutes and that's their limit. Some others can do 10 minutes and they're done. Okay, so sometimes you need to hear God talk. In fact, every time you need to hear God talk. Alright, so in the place of prayer, God gives you directions and He gives you instructions. And many times the answers to your prayer, but we'll get to the answers to your prayer. That's another point to note. So right now we're in directions and instructions. You need to get your pen and your book by your side each time you pray, because you're definitely going to hear something from God, like in form of a direction. Many times you get visions, many times you get pictures in your eyes. In the place of prayer, your eyes are shut and all. In the realm of the spirit, God can give you pictures to see. He can talk audibly. Sometimes, many times I get to experience God's communicating to me, or His direction to me with emotions. Okay, but his message is clear to me, and I pen them down. All right, and then I begin to see the results in line with what He has said to me. Many times it's about maybe He wants you to do something for Him, or He's giving you the answer to your prayer. He's leading you into where whatever it is you were asking is. Many times it's like that. So in the place of prayer, many people's experiences are different. All right, we have our peculiar experiences. Okay, so how I experience God in my prayer might not be the same way you experience God in your prayer. So you can share with me in the description, in the comment section, your own experience in your prayer. Okay, how God talks to you. All right, so we'll do a separate video on how God talks in prayer. Now to the fourth point, answers to prayer. You need to know that you've gotten the answer to your prayer. Testimonies sometimes are the answers to prayers. Feedback is the answer to prayer. Okay, how do you pray and you keep praying, and tomorrow you pray and keep praying, and you're not getting the answers to the prayer? It's now pure religion. You don't even know what it is you're doing anymore. You just hope that somebody's hearing. You're on your knees and you're like, Father this, Father that, Father this, Father that, and then you're not even seeing the result of the prayer. You're not seeing the result of the prayer. So why are you even praying? Okay, another very important thing for you to remember your prayer. It's very important that you remember your prayer. Many people pray and don't even remember what it is they prayed about. So when the answers to the prayer comes, they can't even attribute it to the prayer that they already made, because they don't remember, basically. So why would you pray and you don't remember your prayer? It's necessary that you pray, you remember that you prayed, so when the answer comes, you can say, yes, I prayed this prayer and I've received the answers for it, and you can share your testimony. Okay, so it's necessary to remember your prayer. And another reason why you must remember your prayer, so you don't find yourself repeating your prayer. Okay, so answers to prayer is the feedback that God heard. All right, and referring back to the previous point I made concerning instruction and directions, you need to actually take action and do whatever it is that God says you should do. Okay, that aside, now the fifth and the final point, the final point though is thanksgiving. You must give thanks when you pray. Whatever it is you're rounding off, whatever it is you're praying about, once you're rounding off, you must round off with thanksgiving, because that's a sign of faith that you've received the answer to your prayer. Many times the answer to your prayer might not be immediate, but you must say thank you to God because of the faith that you have, the confidence that you have that He has answered your prayer. All right, so I'd like you to practice all of these beautiful things that were shared in today's video, and share your experience with me, how it was like. Many people don't know how to pray, and my prayer is that after you've seen this video, you'll be able to pray and use these points that I've shared in your prayer. Trust me, you're going to have a wonderful time praying in this manner. Okay, so this will bring me to the end of this video. Watch out for the next video where I'll be talking about something different. Remember, it's a series on prayer, okay, in expression. So If you have any question, like I earlier said, please write them down on the comments section or send me a message on Facebook or on Instagram at Decepsutor. Alright, thank you so much guys for joining me in today's video. I hope you were blessed, because even I, as I was sharing, I learned a lot today and I'm going to put it to work too, and that's what expressions is all about. Alright, so see you in the next video. I love you very much and God bless you.